This LOS is describe types of equity indices. Equity indices. So this is just a short little section in the book actually, and it's not too difficult. It's just talking about a wide variety of equity indices exist, including broad market, multi-market, sector, style. So it goes through some descriptions on the broad market like the Wilshire 5000 or the Russell 3000, some multi-market, and we've seen that before. MSCI Emerging Markets is a multi-market to include all the countries in the emerging markets, or the MSCI World, which is the developed markets. We've seen that. Sector indices, I put there the Global Industry Classification System, some style indices, market cap, or value versus growth indices. Again, we've seen this slide before in the first LOS, and this is just looking at the MSCI with regards to their equity indexes. So we started here at the All Country World Index plus the frontier markets, but down at the investable level, we did see that iShares has got an MSCI All Country World Index that you can invest in, an ETF, a fund based on an index. But the more common ones that are invested in is the MSCI World, which is made up of the developed markets, and the MSCI Emerging Markets, huge fund made up of the emerging markets. Okay, so we've seen that structured before, and we know that one way of looking at the world is in terms of developed markets, emerging markets, and frontier markets. And we saw this one as well. We're moving now to the P Dow Jones Indices. So you can see here's their section for their equity, and we can see that we've also got the developed markets, the emerging markets, the frontier, and now there's some new categories like sustainability. We probably didn't see that as much 15 or 20 years ago. Property and REIT, Sharia compliant, thematics. Okay. Now the next LOS is on fixed income, so I'm not going to repeat this slide again. While we're here, we can see that some of the categories with regards to fixed income, global, investment grade corporates, high yield corporates, money market, some treasuries, U.S. government, U.S. municipal, sometimes there's tax advantage on the U.S. munis, collateralized, senior loan, preferred and convertible. As we had seen before, preferred shares is sometimes considered to be fixed income from an analyst's point of view. Okay, and also then carrying on just while we're on the slide, the S&P 500, they've got some real assets over here, some commodities. The S&P GSCI is a very famous commodity index. Okay, and so that covers S&P a little bit. Again, I just want to point out that these slides are nice to have, not a need to have. They're from outside the CFA curriculum. But as I said, sometimes when you're reading through the curriculum, take a moment to go outside of it and look at the actual sites. So we talked about the broad market, and this is mentioned in the CFA text about the Wilshire 5000. So you can go and have a look at the Wilshire website, and you can see here's some information with regards to the Wilshire 5000 family. They've also got some U.S. style indexes, so that would be with regards to equities. And then the next LOS is talking about bond indexes. We could drill down on there. We've got the real estate, liquid alternative family, a few other indices. So again, the Wilshire 5000 family flagship includes the Wilshire 5000, Wilshire 4500, and a suite of Wilshire size and style indices designed to help investors evaluate performance of style managers. And finally, the last slide for this LOS, I just took a screenshot and cut and paste from the Russell. This is from the Russell. As we know, again, broad market indices is the Russell 3000. They also have the Russell US 1000, 2000. So you can see here, this is regards to some of their equity indices. And then you can see again, they've got some fixed income. They're just showing you a few of their popular ones. You can click on, do the drill down to see all. So again, that's a nice to have, not a need to have. So one thing I always encourage you to do is go look at the websites of the index providers. And then number two, find products like ETFs, exchange traded funds, that are designed to replicate the performance of an index. And from those sites, like for example, iShares, you can get a lot more information, a lot more drill down on what the constituent securities are in the fund, and that's going to model because it's going to be appropriately weighted to reflect the index. So you can get a lot of data on the actual securities. Okay, and that's the last slide for this LOS. Thank you.